Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, The Agnostic Philosopher. I'm Don. I just decided to grab the short atheist versus agnostic meanings, just the meanings of the words. And somebody left a comment recently on the channel that he was surprised that I, being a philosopher, a self-styled philosopher, a little dig there, but no. Absolutely hang out with me long enough. Doesn't mean I'm right. It just means I think a lot about a lot of things. I constantly learn. I'm always curious, and I know the limits of my understanding, and I'm comfortable with those limits. I don't like being wrong, but I know I'm going to be on things, and I don't defend it. So in any case, this one caught my attention. YouTube recommended it to me, so I figured let's take a look at this one. And, my point, very simply, about agnosticism versus atheism is in the confidence with which one declares that there's a God or no God. And I know as an agnostic, as one who recognizes the limits of my own knowledge, I can't say dispositively that there's no God, no creator, no powerful force that I'm unaware of that didn't set things in motion and then didn't flit off to another part of the universe somewhere. I mean, it's a very big place. I don't know. Various attributes have been assigned to God through the Hebrew and Christian texts and the Quran and other places, that God's all-knowing, all-powerful, and all this sort of stuff. And maybe those assumptions are wrong. Maybe creating matter and maybe mankind, maybe got out of hand. Maybe things got away from him. He's trying to recover it, not just on planet Earth, but in the universe writ large. I don't know. But all that said, I have no problem with somebody who says, look, I don't believe there's a God. When somebody says there is no God, I just say, all right, you're welcome to have that. It doesn't offend me at all. I don't care what people believe. I don't care if people believe in one, people who do. But I don't think one recognizes the limits of human understanding. Now, Dawkins and Hitchens, they take an approach that I can get behind. They simply say, look, there may be one. I simply see no evidence to believe in one. Fair enough. So let's see what this woman has to say about the difference.
Do you know the meaning of these two words? Atheist is a person who does not believe in the existence of God, whereas agnostic is a person who doubts the existence of God.
Oh, that's the grammar class. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of in lockstep with how I present it. It's that when somebody says, absolutely, there is no God, it's difficult to have a discussion, not from a sacred text or a biblical text position, but just epistemologically, what could we be missing here? Whereas the agnostic position is a bit more engaging, one that's sort of a little bit more open. All right, let's explore different nuances of how things might have come to be. How did the matter in the universe come to be? Maybe the matter in the universe always was, but if we posit that based on our pattern recognition as humans, and that things tend to have an origin, and origins tend to bespeak a design, and the design bespeaks an independent agent, a mind who set a certain logic in place to make those things come about, to bring them about, then yeah, you can have more discussion with people who sort of like to explore those things. Not because Genesis says it, or not because the Gospels say it's going to be, a new heaven and new earth. It has nothing to do with that. But the atheist is pretty hardcore, much like the religionist says there absolutely is. There's no question about it. It's like, okay, I don't mind you believing that at all, but it's really hard to have a discussion about things and discuss different ideas that might exist that could help augment both of our understandings of things. So, but this was very basic, and it has to do with how firmly somebody declares whether or not there's a God. Dawkins and Hitchens, to me, are not atheists. They're agnostic by virtue of that caveat where they say, look, no evidence to believe in one, but there might be. Maybe I just haven't seen the evidence. I'm not convinced. Leaving that door open to me, says agnostic. And that's basically the camp that I'm in, but a little bit stronger than that. But all right, guys, leave your comments. This is fun to have these comments. And if you have an idea for a video, leave it in there and I'll see if I can get to it for you. All right, guys, have a great day. Please subscribe. I'll see you on another video and keep thinking philosophically. Hey, folks, if you want to take the personality test that I created for my life coaching practice, which is based on the book that I wrote, put your phone up, turn it on camera, and focus on this, and it'll take you to it. And it'll take you about 20 minutes to complete the test. It's free, and you'll get some information on your personality. It's quite detailed, quite revealing. It's kind of fun as well. And I'll be leaving this QR code up on the wall behind me for my regular videos. So I hope you take it, and I hope you enjoy it.